So this man posts up a conversation that he's having with his wife. It says, woman says that a husband should not focus only on working and paying bills or sleeping. He also needs to help with household chores and spend quality time with the family. Thoughts? Let's listen to this conversation and break this down.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together, you'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point 1. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, off this initial watch, I noticed that him asking, when did you decide what my bedtime is? She thought about it and she held up her wedding ring, which tells me that there might be a little bit of control issues there. I think that she feels like she can be in control of the situation of this man to some extent. Now, I won't give some grace to the conversation, but I'm just breaking down what I see initially. The second thing I saw was right before that, her explaining that she gets off work, she's not done working. He gets off work, he can't just lay down at 5 o'clock. And she said that 9 o'clock you want to lay down there, cool. I'm sorry, but rest and relaxation is not contingent upon the time of day. It's contingent upon how your body feels. So trying to regulate what time the man can actually go to bed. So in other words, he gets off work at 5. He's supposed to come home and do 4 more hours of housework along with you. And then y'all both get to go to bed. Now, here's the thing. They have 2 small children. They got 2 babies. So absolutely, we're going to need all hands on deck. And not only that, they're married. And I'm not married. I have no experience in being married or anything. So just take my words with a grain of salt, if you will, if you want to. But I'm just looking at it from somewhat of a logical viewpoint. And I do believe that, yes, if they have 2 small children and they both work, there is going to be some contribution, not only financially, but also what needs to happen in the household. However, here's the biggest however, because what is it that he does for a living that he's even tired at 5 o'clock, that he needs to come home and just lay down? He don't want to spend time with his family. He don't want to get to doing chores around the house right away. He just needs some time to lay down. Doesn't mean he's going to bed for the rest of the night. He just needs time to decompress. What is it that he does all day that he has to be able to afford her, that ring, those 2 kids, versus what does she do for work? Most likely, his work is a lot more strenuous physical labor wise than hers. More than likely. Does she sit in the office all day where it's air conditioned? Does she sit at the desk all day? Even if she is on her feet moving around, is she more than likely going to be in a more comfortable environment all day at her place of employment than her husband is? Just judging by his voice, I'm going to assume that he smokes cigarettes or Black & Milds. So let's just say he's a mechanic. And he's sitting here swapping out alternators all day, exchanging timing belts, taking off starters and draining radiator fluids and disassembling entire engines just to change one camshaft. I mean, if this man is doing this type of physical labor all day, and he comes home, He wants to relax, but how can the husband relax if the wife is not relaxed? I get it. There's things that need to be done. But who is the one that does the work when your rotors need to be changed, when your brakes need to be changed, when you need an oil change on your car, when the gutters need to be cleaned, when there's something wrong with the sink and we ain't got the money to pay somebody to come by and fix it, or something that can be done, you just need the physical labor to do it. Huh? Who does the majority of the physical housework in terms of like hard labor stuff? So a man might not come home and do everything that you do because you're hardwired to kind of be better at those things anyway. Yeah, sure, I can help you. I can fold a couple socks. I can do this, that, and the third. But you have to understand that, just like y'all say, it's not 50-50. You're not doing 50% of the housework and he's doing 50% of the housework. Or you're doing 50% of the cooking, he's doing 50% of the cooking. For every pork chop y'all cook, he cooks one side of it and you cook the other. And not even top and bottom. I'm talking about splitting it in half. It doesn't work that way. You probably clean better than he does. You probably organize better than he does. Just like there's things that he does better than you that you don't even think about, that you don't even know that he took care of. Your dashboard will be lit up like a Christmas tree if it wasn't for this man. Because while you sitting there taking care of the bottles, doing the dishes, doing all the stuff that you said you need help with, he's the one making sure that all them lights on your dashboard don't come on so that you can go to your air-conditioned job. But I don't know these people. I'm just speculating. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the Klan. That's fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the Klan. That's fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.